It's too late to back out now.
And we're live.
Trammell, if you are listening, I can't see you on the camera, so I don't know if you've got if you're not ready or you got your underwear hanging over it. You need to fix that before you bring you on. All right. What's up, everybody? So just so you guys are aware that's watching or listening to this right now, live, we are not going to do shout outs on the bonus episodes. We will save those for the public episodes.
Yeah.
Also, we've got some shit lined up to do for our show. So we will probably be ignoring the chat mostly. We may glance at it, but we will go through it or at least start talking to you guys while we're on.
Yeah. I figure towards the end we'll get to the chat, right?
Yeah. We'll run out of steam here pretty fucking quick, I'm sure.
All right, let's get to the chat.
All right, you got your board open?
Yep. We're ready. I added one story to what you had up here.
You know what I was thinking was, so we didn't go through the board and put it together. I got a couple things that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
We'll just pull from these as we need them. But
Yep.
one of the things that I was thinking about is we could give our patrons access to our board.
Oh,
if we could give them like read only access.
Oh, yeah.
So if they wanted to at a certain level, they could come in and see all the shit that we've got lined up to talk about that week.
How do we get them to have write only access and I have read only access? Then I don't have to do shit.
I wonder if I could get you to get like read only access and then give somebody else talk access for the actual show.
There you go. Can you do that? I get read only and listen only access. Got a message from Brian Trammell. I wonder if we got a problem.
Let's not worry about that. Fuck, man.
I was just telling you, his camera's fucked up. Bring him on when you want, he said.
What the fuck? Whatever. All right. Goddamn wrestlers.
I tell you.
Oh, fuck it. Let's get to him. Let's just do that. Get that over with.
get it in and over
with. Well,
it'll start the show. It'll kick things off, you know.
All right. Brian, you there?
Hey, I'm here, guys. How's it going?
Why the fuck?
Man, I know what's going on. I really do. The camera's not working, but it's because I'm so damn pretty that it don't want to show me today. For some reason, it broke when you said you wanted me to do a cam. So,
hey, can you guys in Discord, can you guys hear Brian? Perfect. So I would have to turn on the mix minus and have that same problem again.
Uh-huh. So Discord's not hearing him?
No.
Awesome.
Oh, wow. So it's just me, you, and Anthony, huh? And by the way,
there's people on YouTube watching, but the people in Discord can't hear.
Okay.
All right. Fuck.
Goddamn technology.
Motherfucker.
Can't things just be easy? Remember when we used to talk on the phone and record into our microphones? It would make it so much easier.
I'm supposed to be push to record also, right?
Yes, please. All right, what are we doing here?
I'm trying to figure out how to get him into Discord.
Do you have Discord on your computer?
Brian, that was a question.
No, I sure don't. No.
Oh, all right.
Well, fuck.
Hell, I didn't even know what it was till Doug told me. Y'all talked about it for like 20 episodes. I'm like, what the fuck is Discord?
All right, fuck it. Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. Give me a second here. Go ahead and talk, you two.
Hey, Anthony, how are you doing?
Oh, never better. How are you doing?
Now I can't even see you guys. So what the fuck?
Oh, you can't see us at all?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Jesus, what happened? All right, here you go. I can see you guys now. Doug just wanted me to come over. I had all kinds of fun gimmicks. I was going to do, the carrot top thing, and so all these things that you could see, visual aids. I had visual aids.
We'll
Can
take
you guys
your word
hear
for
now?
that. There it is.
Brian, talk.
Hey, Brian's talking. Hey, this is
All
the
right.
Shooting the Shiznit guy.
Okay. So we're good
All
to go
right.
now,
I
buddy.
had to stop my recording and start over, Anthony. So this is the start of the show now.
All
Okay.
right, hold on. Let me do the same.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Fuck. Shit. Holy shit. All right. So you had a listed thing, Brian. So those of you that aren't familiar with Brian, he is a podcaster that hosts a wrestling show called Shooting the Shiznit. Both Anthony and I have guested on there, so that's worth checking out to hear two guys that don't know anything about wrestling go hang out on a wrestling podcast. You're saying Anthony is echoing. That's because the mix minus isn't disabled now.
Well, yeah. As soon as Brian as soon as we're done with Brian's conversation, you can take that off, or will you be able to?
We'll figure it out, I guess.
The
All
one
right.
reason I wanted the cam to be blank and it just say Shooting the Shiznit guy is because it's black. And since you guys are racist, I wanted to make sure.
Fuck you,
See
you.
it, see-
Now, where the fuck you come out telling us that we are racist?
Just to see if y'all treat me different because I'm black.
No. It's so didn't you hear Oddball? Do you not pay attention at all?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, I quit watching there for a while. Or quit listening. I'm sorry. I quit listening there for a while,
So is that the truth? Did you stop listening?
Well, I stopped listening to the Patreon because I didn't subscribe anymore. So
let's just jump into that.
now let's talk about it, brother. Let's talk.
So what exactly happened when because I had called you and said, hey, there's this opportunity for you to interview somebody in regards to a wrestling movie. And I got off the phone with you, and then you texted me and said, did you really hang up on me or something? And then I got an email that said you had unsubscribed from the Patreon, and then I didn't talk to you for like 3 months.
That was pretty much the story. I mean, you called me up and said, do you want to review a movie? And I mean, it's one of those months. We have different months. You have a lot of downloads or you have a lot of sponsors. And I guess I was having a really good month, a lot of sponsorship. So I asked you, I said, well, how much are they going to pay us to review it? And you was like, I just reneged that. Fuck you. And you just hung up on me. And I was like, what the fuck? And so
Doug left all of that out of the story.
Oh, did he forget that part? So I messaged him on Facebook and he said, he act like, it was my fault. Then I let him for a couple of days. I let it stew. And I was like, he's not going to say anything. So he said, I'll get it back to you. I'll get the information back to you. So I waited about 7 days and I said, fuck him too. And so I said, I'm taking my $1 away, that whole $1. And then, so I showed you, Doug.
In the process of hurting Doug, you hurt me too.
I actually reviewed the movie Chasing Molly and interviewed one of the stars and the director and everything. So I went ahead and even did that. I was showing you what I could do without your bullshit, Doug.
How much did you get paid?
Nothing.
So all
you're
of this
welcome.
for nothing.
You're welcome for the tip, by the way.
By the way, I did save $6 or $7 there. So now I'm going through all the freaking Patreon episodes and trying to get caught up and getting confused as hell. So 1 week I'm listening to the current Patreon episode, and then I'm going back to listen, and I'm like, wow, I thought Anthony said this, I thought Anthony said that. And yeah, it's getting kind of confusing. My main thing is we're sitting here as I'm watching you talk about me disappearing. my main question for you guys, and I wanted to hear the story. Y'all just kind of say something every once in a while, and then all these people that were involved in Who's Right was your friends and buddies and Patreon members. What the hell happened to these guys? And start with John. What the hell happened with John?
So we did a Patreon only episode. But Anthony, were you going to answer?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I think it was just years of overeating and not working out. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
We did a bonus episode and we spent the entire hour talking shit about John. He sent me a text message and said, I'm not going to pay you to talk shit about me, or I'm not going to pay to listen to you talk shit about me. And then he dropped.
Oh, wow. So is he like still listening to the podcast, even though he's not paying $1 like I did?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I watched the video every week, but I wasn't never going to say anything. So, I wasn't going to act like I was actually listening and watching or anything.
So if you thought that all of those people were our friends or whatever, our friend group, if you thought for a minute that any of them would stick around when times got tough, we started talking shit about them. Because that's, if that's the one thing that we've done consistently, it's just run people off. That's what we do.
Well, you know me, I could care less whether you're talking shit about me or not. That's not a big deal. It was just him calling me personally pissed me off for 5 minutes, and I had to show him. But you got and Jody B. I haven't heard y'all say anything about Jody B. Did y'all piss him off too?
No, we talk about Jody quite a bit. You just don't listen.
Okay.
You just don't listen.
All right.
What about Dave the producer? What the hell happened to him?
I think he's producing the show still.
Yeah, I talked to Dave quite a bit.
I never talked to Dave that much, so I never talked to any of these people that much.
And then, I know why Randall's pissed at you. So that was one of the greatest bits ever in podcasting last week. I've told I don't know how many people about your video, what you guys did with the video, just hilarious. I showed my youngest kid what y'all did. My wife, I was like, this is the best. So I'm looking for somebody to piss on. So y'all know another podcaster that I can get pissed off at and start a feud. Y'all can let me know so I can do something like that. So
there's only like 14 podcasts in the world, so it's gonna be hard to choose one.
What about the merch guy? That's what y'all never really told that story. Y'all said he died, but then he came back and got really pissy at you, Anthony. Whatever happened to the merch guy? He owed me money, by the way.
he owed you money too?
Hell yeah.
Well, hey, here's what we're gonna do. I will hear.
Awesome.
So you used to be in wrestling, right? You used to be a wrestler.
I did. Well, I was a wrestler for like 18 months. I sucked, guys. I was horrible.
All right. So you hold on. Now you have the ability to cut a promo, right?
Yeah, I'm not bad. I used to be a manager, so yeah, I could cut a promo.
All right. So I will let you know that the merch guy is a patron of ours. So he's going to listen to this. So I would like to hear you cut a promo on him about the money that he owes you.
Oh, wow. Just right here. He owes me a whole like $7. What the fuck is that about?
That's your promo?
Dude. Merch guy, let me tell you. Monday night, steel cage, me and you motherfucker on the pole is $8 and I want my $8. I want my $8 more than anything in the world. I want my $8 more than I want my wife. I want my $8 more than I want my children. I want my $8. Motherfucker, I want my $8. And Monday night, down there at the Mid-South Coliseum in Memphis, Tennessee, we're going to go 1-on-1 in a steel cage. That's right. I said a steel cage, and I'm putting up my hair. I'm putting a loser leave town. I'll leave town if I can't beat you. But what you got to put up, buddy, you got to put up $8 fucking dollars. That's right. $8. Me, you. And as everyone knows, I love my mama.
All right. Huh.
So I'm going to see if I can get We Love Merch Guy or We Have Merch Guy to respond to that.
Hopefully we can respond with cash.
And
Just pay the man. Come on.
this Kai guy that's been helping you out, he's kind of made me feel like, I don't know, I'm having like gay feelings for this guy. I mean, this guy's a damn good looking man.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
I'm trying to get on his bandwagon too, guys. Come on, help me out here.
I don't know. You saying you want to stick your dick in Kai's butt is gonna.
I didn't say that, so everyone knows I did not say that. I just said, gay feelings. There you go.
But that's butt sex.
Is there anybody home at your house right now?
No, not at all.
Did you just not want to turn your camera on because you're naked?
No, I'm sitting here in my work clothes, t-shirt and pajamas. So,
wait, you work in your pajamas?
I do. I work from home, and it's a wonderful thing. So,
all right, man. So we have our little technical difficulty here is causing some issues for the people in Discord. So we're gonna have to figure something else out here. Meaning, I think we're kicking you off. I don't know what else to do.
I think we're kicking you off, buddy.
That's okay, guys. I can always come back again. Taking my fucking dollar.
I just wanted the story of why you left for so long.
Is that not the story that Doug told?
No, of course not.
Oh, okay.
Doug said that he was sitting at home, just doing nothing, minding his own business, and you called him and told him to fuck off, and you weren't going to pay us anymore.
Oh no, they're good. Them fucking people in Discord figured out how to stop you from echoing. So,
oh, good.
Actually, it was Cat. Thank you, Cat.
Oh. Yeah,
right
thanks.
on.
Thanks,
Cool,
Cat.
cool.
I appreciate all the nice things you said about me all the time.
All right, so you want to jump into a story?
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
sure.
I will.
I wasn't.
Unless you're gonna kick me out.
I think the only person we've ever kicked out was Blunt Mommy, right?
Oh God, thank you for doing that.
You're like the 12th person that said that.
All right, Anthony, I'm jumping to the college student who faked autism.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. So where's this? College student faked autism to fend off masturbating dorm invader. New York City man is headed to prison for bursting into a Westchester County college dorm and masturbating in front of a frightened co-ed who scared him off by pretending to be autistic. How do you pretend to be autistic? I thought autistic
people do, right?
I thought autistic just meant like you didn't have social cues and all that. I mean, it's not like you're slapping your hands against your chest and eating cottage cheese with a straw.
What's wrong with that? Jeez, God.
That's a social cue that you don't do that.
And guys,
anything you do.
You see the picture of this guy, right? Have you seen the picture?
Yes.
He's just staring out into space thinking about masturbating. So
is that picture? So is this picture the guy that was masturbating or the guy that ran him off?
Well, it said it was a co-ed. I assume co-ed means girl.
Damn
it. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So Ariel Carroll, 32, was sentenced to 2.5 years in state prison for the September 11th. Why would you do it on September 11th?
Yes, that's just horrible.
If you are going to bust into somebody's dorm room and start jerking off, don't do it on September 11th. There's no class in that.
Oh,
2018 incident at the Pace University campus in Pleasantville. Carroll, who was not a student at the school, pushed his way into the victim's dorm room after she opened the door thinking it was someone else. The perv then locked the door and blocked her exit. At that point, Carroll exposed himself and proceeded to masturbate in front of her. Prosecutor said in a release, when he refused to leave, the student began to repeat a series of expressions, acting like she said, as if she suffered from a form of autism, as she has seen on TV.
One of those after-school specials.
As she got louder, he chose to flee. The freaked out student called her mom, who notified campus police. Police found Carroll and some drug paraphernalia in a vacant dorm room he had broken into earlier in the night. He was charged with burglary and felony sex abuse. I hope one day I feel safe again and not so helpless. A feeling I never had before this horrible attack. Horrible attack. Like sitting there watching somebody jerk it for a couple minutes is not a horrible attack.
So it doesn't say whether or not he was hard when he busted through the door, or was he trying to get himself hard and he just that's the important fact that they're missing out on here.
I think they said he's a threat to society. So
I think it depends on if he's hard or not.
I don't know, man. Maybe she should be commended.
I thought you were going to say maybe she should be committed.
If somebody was to bust into my door right now and start just standing there jerking off and forcing me to look at him and take it all in, I don't know that I would have the wherewithal to feign autism.
You know what's funny is maybe she wasn't pretending. Maybe she just has autism and she just doesn't know it.
I think what they tell you is, like if you go to jail, you don't wash your ass. That way it's all stinky and nobody wants it.
Yeah.
I think if some black guy broke in here and started jerking off, I just pull my pants down and spread my butt cheek. Shit.
So I think that's actually bad advice. If they say don't wash your ass because, nobody's going to want to fuck you or whatever. If you're in jail and you don't wash your ass, I guarantee you there's somebody there that wants to fuck you. And he's the one dude that you really don't want to fuck you. He's going to fuck your nasty ass.
So this is semi-related, I guess. Did I tell you about the time I went to jail for fighting and I was in the holding cell with that big black guy?
No.
So I get booked and I get thrown in, it was down at the county jail. Mm-hmm. So the holding cells, there were 5 holding cells. And it was basically just 2 concrete benches facing each other.
Yeah.
And this was back when I was fighting quite a bit. I was in decent shape. I pretty much thought that I could take anybody. I had that attitude, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So they finally get done booking me. They open the door and push me into the holding cell, slam the door behind me. And I'm not shitting you. There's like a 6'8" black guy stretched out on one concrete slab. The other concrete slab is empty.
Uh-huh.
And he's stretched out and he's got his pants down around his ankles and a t-shirt on. And I go in there and I fucking tiptoe and I just sit in that with my ass in the corner and I'm just sitting there watching him, his face, don't you fucking wake up. He's sitting there and he starts going, "You fucking bitch. I'm gonna kill that fucking bitch. I'm gonna fucking kill her." And I got so fucking scared.
Oh fuck. Did he ever wake up?
So he was coming too as they came and grabbed me. I was getting bonded out or whatever. But yeah, that was one of the most frightening nights of my life because had he wanted to, there was nothing I could have done to stop him. I would have had to have just bit the pillow.
Are you assuming he's gay because he's black or because he's in jail?
I didn't assume anything. I said if he wanted to, I couldn't stop him.
But I understand that. Why would that be the first place your mind goes? This guy's gonna fuck me in the ass.
That's the first place my mind goes anytime I meet somebody new. Is this person gonna try to butt fuck me?
God, that's an awesome outlook on life. I kind of like that.
Even if you're at the convenience store or something, you go up, you see a new guy up there, that's what you think. What is this guy going to try to?
Yeah. Anytime I meet somebody new, it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman or a child. Is this person going to try to butt fuck me?
Hey, wow. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't guess I've ever been there. Doug, you might need some help, brother.
Why are you want to butt fuck me?
No, I don't. I mean, we met a long time ago. It has nothing to do with it. Okay, so you're still worried about that with me? So, geez.
I know your type, butt fucker.
Oh shit. Oh shit. All right.
Big long silence.
Right above this story, I put another one on here. It's sort of along the same lines. It's just labeled autistic.
Scientists create the first ever autistic monkeys. They were genetically modified by Chinese scientists to carry a gene linked to autism in humans. According to Nature, According to Nature,
According to Nature.
the team says they've started showing classic signs of the disorder, including poor social skills. It's hoped the research could lead to greater understanding of how autism and whoever wrote this is fucking autistic.
A greater understanding of autism and how to treat and possibly cure it.
The monkeys were closely studied as they grew up. By the time the macaques were 11 months old, they appeared to develop similar traits to humans living with the condition. These include making repetitive gestures such as running around in circles and displaying emotions similar to social anxiety. In the past, animal studies involving autistic spectrum disorder have mainly used mice. It's hoped by... Okay. Some people don't agree with monkeys being used for tests and say it's cruel. What do you think? So I don't know. So you put this on here.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts on it?
I just think it's funny, like the idea that they want to study autism, so let's just take a couple of monkeys and give them autism. We'll just kind of watch what happens.
Do you guys think that? Do you have an issue with taking perfectly healthy monkeys and injecting them with autism?
It's more of like a lotion that they rub on. I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think I do. No, I don't.
I think that it's not a matter of perfectly healthy monkeys injecting them with autism. That's fine, but as long as they're treating them humanely, I guess. I mean, I don't know. As long as they're not leaving them in cages and starving them and like unnecessarily
retarded.
Like no, you're not understanding. As long as they're treating them humanely after they give them the autism, we're good.
Oh.
So they you really only need to worry about how you treat them before it, because once they're retarded, they don't know that they're not being treated humane or whatever.
Yeah, but when you treat somebody bad, it's not about them knowing, it's about other people knowing. It's all about virtue signaling. It's all about how other people perceive how you treat people. That's all that really matters in this world.
I don't know. The monkey is as close to human, close to Anthony as we can get. I'm just not.
I don't think I like the thought of taking animals and maybe not monkeys. All right, I'm good with mice. I'm good with giving mice autism and
What about cats? Let's start. You got mice, cats. No. How about dogs?
No.
How about snakes? You can
have all the autistic snakes that you want. I'm okay with that.
There we go.
So where do you what's the line? I'm not understanding the line.
Domesticated. What about a deer? Would you do a deer? Would you give? Yes. See there. I think it's domesticated animals. Doug's about.
You know what? You just made me think of something. So no, I'm not okay with you injecting deer with autism, but I am okay that if you want to hunt deer, you need to get injected with autism first. That's how. If you want that deer bad enough, you've got to come out of this autistic. This bullshit of people thinking that they're impressive because they can go out in the woods and shoot a fucking animal. It does not. Are you a hunter?
No, it doesn't impress me at all. My dad was a hunter and actually a trapper, so he trapped for furs and stuff like that. And it just really never impressed me. I was not excited about it, going hunting and staying in the woods and freezing my balls off and stuff like that. The main thing is that there's a lot of times, like if we didn't hunt deer, if we didn't hunt, black bear, then they would take over. Like, parts of the country, that's all you would see is deer, deer, deer. Because that's the reason they kill. I mean, you're supposed to thin out the herd. I love eating deer, so there you go. And I've ate a bunch of wild animals. So
I think that's bullshit. Now I do know in the case of like with deer, right? So they're trying to control the population.
right. That's the main thing right there.
But like game hunters and shit like that is strictly for sport.
Yeah, that's bullshit. You're going out to, you actually put honey out for bears and stuff like that, or go kill an elephant. I don't see any, that's not a sport to me. They what they do is they give a certain amount of money, and there's no telling what the amount is that, do you be rich? I want to kill an elephant. So, we could gather up enough money and go and we can kill an elephant. That's not even hunting. That's just, here's the elephant shooting.
Would you pay money to hunt people?
Yeah.
It's according to who you're talking about. There may be a few people I would like to hunt. Yeah.
Okay. So how much would you pay to hunt a black person?
Nah, I wouldn't do that. Thered be, yeah. Well, I don't have anything against a black person.
You don't have to have anything against them. But I mean, if you have your choice of what kind of head you're going to have mounted on your wall, do you want to, let's say you get to have your choice.
Man, this went way in a different direction there. Oh, if I had a choice, it would have to be, you'd have to have, I don't know, somebody really good looking.
I think that for a trophy head would be like an Asian woman. I think would probably be the best.
Yeah, something like that. Or a blonde. Yeah, a blonde. No. I mean, if you had a Anthony, if you had Doug's head mounted,
did you just miss that? Doug asked you your opinion and then said, "No."
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
He's worried about playing it safe. I knew as soon as I asked him that he was going to end up landing on a white woman. He's just that type.
He's just that type. I think
I've never had
the
desire, even though I am from the South, of having a black man's head mounted to my wall. That's just not anything I've ever thought about.
So that's fine. Maybe that's a little extreme. What about just taxidermied? So you get to have anybody. It's got to be a race. It can't be you can't just say a blonde because that's not a race. You've got to pick a race. What race are you going to go buy the tag for?
Oh, wow. That I'm kind of like with Anthony, it's probably Asian. Yeah. And I don't know why. That comes to my mind. It's not like I'm racist to Asians or anything. It's not like I hate Asians, but I just think it would look cool,
So immediately I don't know what I was thinking at first, but as soon as you said what head would you mount on the wall or whatever, I don't know why, but the first thing that popped into my head was Asian woman. If I'm mounting it on the wall, it's going to be an Asian woman. I'm not 100% sure why that is.
Well, when he
maybe
said,
I need to examine.
Yeah. When he said full body, I'm thinking full body now when he's going, what I was thinking about, her and, on all fours and me using her for a footstool. So, I mean, that's just what I think.
If it's full body, I'm going with a black guy with the fucking huge cock. And I'll just have him stuffed and keep him in my bed and watch my wife fuck him. How's that sound?
No.
No.
Really
No.
All right. So this would be the proper time for me to call you a cuck, right?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, why?
If you want to watch a black guy fuck your wife,
he's dead and stuffed. What
Oh,
difference does it make?
What if he was, one of the dolls? If he was a black doll, would it make a difference? One of the.
No, I wouldn't do that. That's gross.
you You're married, right?
I am.
You guys have like dolls and shit that you fuck?
No, we sure don't. I'm kind of on your side.
Just the Barbie dolls.
Just the Barbie dolls that we use in the shower, but other than that, that's about it.
Are you?
I see what you did there.
Are you referencing the time that Anthony jerked off on his sister's Barbie in the
That's
shower?
that's
Yeah.
a hell of a story there, Anthony. One of those things where I'm not sure I would have shared that, and then it makes me think whether it's really real or you just came up with that. Then I'm thinking, why would you tell anyone that you did that if it wasn't true? So
what the fuck do I care? I was like 9 years old. What the fuck? I don't give a shit. And anybody that listens to this show, I don't give a fuck about your opinion.
there went 5 Patreon members
All
right
right.
there.
So all the things that we've talked about and we've shared about our lives, and the thing that you can't believe is that when he was 9 years old, he jerked off in the shower.
Have you seen the boobs on a Barbie doll when you're a fucking little kid? Like, holy shit, them fucking things are huge.
I think he's getting hot thinking about it right now. Come on, Anthony.
I kind of am. What's funny to me is that, like, all the fucked up shit that people have done when they were young or whatever, and they just try to pretend like it never happened. Like, just say it. I mean, and like, I'm the weird one. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I don't have any problem with that guy across the street that used to have me come over. I mean, he was a lot older than me, and he touched me in places he shouldn't have, but it's not a big deal to me.
See, I don't agree with that. Is there any place that you shouldn't be touched? I mean, come on.
You know what I think is funny is going back to, like, for me, it was junior high. You never admitted to jerking off. If somebody asked you a question about jerking off, it was usually followed by faggot or something like that.
Yeah.
You just deny.
Yes.
And then you go home and rape your hand.
And then it wasn't like 5 years later. It was like, yeah, everybody jerks off. You know what I mean? It was weird.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, it was just a weird switch. I'm curious if it's like that now. I mean,
well, why don't you go to your local junior high and ask kids if they jerk off?
That's what you need to do. That research, Anthony. Research.
Last time I did that, it didn't turn out so well.
and technically, I'm not even allowed past
Right.
500 feet of the school.
I have to stand outside the school and wait for them to come to me.
There's a comment in Discord that says the kids in my middle school acted like jerking off made you a man. So I guess times have changed.
Yeah, that's weird.
You remember the first time that you came?
I don't know.
I do. National Lampoon.
What? Chevy Chase?
No, the magazine. You guys read? Did you ever read the National Lampoon magazine?
Didn't know it was a magazine.
Really?
Yeah, you know what? I jerked off to National Lampoon magazine. I remember there being this is funny. I was at my grandma's house in Wisconsin, and I had bought the latest National Lampoon. I don't know if you were thinking National Lampoon or National Geographic, Brian, but it was National Lampoon.
It's a National Lampoon. They'd have they'd even have girls half naked in there, so that you would buy it, and you could buy it no matter if your mom knew you was buying it or not. You could actually buy it right straight off the newsstand without anybody carding you or anything.
So I went into the bathroom at my grandma's house, and she was very, very religious, and so I went in there and jerked off to the picture of the titties, and I don't know why, but I straddled the toilet. So instead of sitting on the toilet normal, I faced the tank. I took all her candles and everything off the back of the tank and moved that onto the sink so I could put the picture there.
I thought you were lighting the candles there for a minute. I thought you was getting in a mood.
No, that's me.
So then I ended up finishing directly into the toilet, and then I was overwhelmed with guilt. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck did I just? I mean, I can't control myself long enough to visit my grandma. I've got to run in here and jerk off. So then I took the picture and I tore it up in a bunch of little pieces, and I threw it in the tank of the toilet.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So then I put the tank lid back on, get everything situated like it was again, go back out in the living room and sit down, and then it dawns on me, it's like, because I didn't know how toilets worked. I'm like, they're going to flush the toilet, and then the titties are going to be in the bowl.
The titties are going to be in the bowl.
And I had to go back in the bathroom and disassemble the toilet and go in there and fish out everything. It was a whole ordeal.
I kept a record of how many times when I first started. It was like one of the, you see those prison movies where you have the days marked off. I had like 1, 2, and then after about 73 times, I was like, "Fuck this, man! How many times can I do this in a week?" Kind of thing. So,
do you still have that record that you've kept?
No, I don't still have that.
So if you had all the ejaculate that you have spilled your entire life, and it was in a container, would it be up to your knees or would you drown?
Drown.
Not only would I drown, but everybody in the house would drown.
You remember watching Spice Channel? Did you ever watch that?
I never had Spice Channel, but I used to have HBO, and I remember that show Dream On. They showed titties on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that. Yeah.
I completely didn't understand the show at all, but there's titties on there.
I can remember one time, so I was probably 18 or 19, and I was staying at a buddy's house. He had went to bed. I was on the couch, so I was watching porn and shit. And I'm going to say that I jerked off like 8 times that night in a row. And I know the last time it was just like nothing. And I can remember the sound like that I made. It was like at that point, it wasn't even pleasurable anymore.
All right, let's fucking get this over with. Oh my God.
I just thought of something. Make it even worse. I was unloading it all into my boxers.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Write it out, man.
Jeez.
God, kids are fucking scumbags.
What? Oh, y'all don't do that now? Oh, my bad.
No, I
That's
don't.
what socks are for.
What, you still do that? What are you, gay? Come on.
Bag. Brian, you ever try eating your own sperm?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Hell yeah.
How about mine? Would you eat mine?
No. Just mine. Yeah.
Yeah,
No
that's
no
something
big
I never
deal.
tried.
You never even had the thought of it, Anthony?
No, that's fucking gross.
You're full of shit.
Ugh, nope.
Gross.
Nope.
He just threw up. So yeah.
That's gross. It just
I'm not talking about like climbing up the wall and trying to give yourself a facial or anything.
I'll shoot it and then run around and try to catch it in the air. One of these days I'm gonna get it.
So you've never came inside your wife and then went down on her?
No.
Oh wow.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, oh wow, what?
That's no big deal. It's mine. Hell, it ain't someone else's.
I'm not saying it's a big deal. I'm just saying I've never done it.
So what do you do? Do you look at her and say, now you're gay, I can't touch you?
Yeah. I like, and then I'm like, oh God. And then I kind of ease off real quick. Roll
Get away
off.
from me, fag.
Get away from me. Yep. She's so confused every time. Try to explain to her I don't want her to turn me gay. She just doesn't understand.
All right. What was
So,
that? That was a
monkeys with
monkey,
autism,
right?
huh?
Wow.
All right.
Different direction there.
No, that's what I wanted to talk about. Masturbating. I figured if I put up a story about monkeys with autism, we'd somehow get to masturbating.
Somehow.
On the board here, it says monkeys with autism, and then parentheses, it says, Doug, try to drive this to masturbation. All right. I want to. All right. So I'm going to have to cut this part out of the episode.
All right.
People in Discord, those of you that have listened to the majority of our episodes, have you ever heard us talk about the origins of the Ice Cream Man song?
We're arguing over whether we've already talked about this or not.
I can't remember it. I really can't. But
All right. 'Cause, I mean, I would hate to have like a repeat.
I wouldn't care if we had a repeat until somebody called me out on it. Then I would hate it.
Mega Meme in Discord said at one point you just said Google it. So
Oh,
all right.
Well, then Google it. Can you Google it and let us know what it says?
All right, Anthony, you got that link, right?
Yeah.
What's it say that it's called?
Oh, I'm opening it up right now. Whoops. Come on, what the hell? My fucking internet. Whoa. Nastric love a watermelon.
All right.
That was a close one.
Hey man, this is bonus episode. You can say it. Nobody will tell on you here.
Nah, right.
Hey, Brian Trammell.
yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it. Just go ahead.
Come on, you're a wrestler. You
just
said it
whatever.
before. All right. Anyway, so the background on this is everybody knows this song. So apparently, this song was taken from a song called "Nastric Love a Watermelon." I think you got to pick it up at the beginning to hear that. It doesn't sound like it, does it?
Nope. Wait.
Should have had this queued up. All right, moving on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the same song.
Yeah, kinda.
Come on, Killen. Try to cut a watermelon. Yeah, you George Washington, Henry Clay, Abraham Lincoln, Woodrow Wilson, Jackson.
That don't sound so bad.
Niggas quit rolling them bones and come down and get your ice cream. Yes, ice cream. Cut up that ice cream. Watermelon. Well, I went down to the field the other afternoon. Never saw a yellow girl.
God, music was awesome back then.
On the rail with the heels in the man. She watermelon, the fish in the pan. Says I'm a cookie dear when you give me hot to me. You keep a honey boy, with the don't see. From the watermelon, trickle down the street. Make me think of hungry now and then you like to sing. Then the nigga love a watermelon, nigga love a watermelon, Bring it up,
What in the fuck?
and it's nothing like the watermelon. Nigga love a watermelon,
So this is apparently a big deal now.
Now?
Yeah. So there's people pissed off that they're using this song as the Ice Cream Man song.
Oh, okay. Well, when I think of the Ice Cream Man song, all I can think about is my fat ass when I was 10 years old running to try to get some an ice cream sandwich or something. How do we match it with this song? Why are we going to start singing this song all of a sudden?
So yeah.
No, I don't. The intro to the song is the same song as what they use on the ice cream trucks.
Yeah.
So I don't think anybody's expecting you to start chanting that when the ice cream truck goes by, but I think they're pissed off.
crap.
So yeah, so what are they mad about then?
Are you Are you fucking with me?
No, not even a little bit. So until we discovered this or whatever, I'm 39 years old. Up until recently, I didn't know this. Nobody knows this.
until the last moment. Till the
Right.
last,
Nobody
just
knows
then.
this. So when I hear the Ice Cream Man song, I think ice cream. I don't think watermelon. I don't. Why are you mad? What are you possibly mad about that this is harmful to right now?
All right, let's do. I guess we're gonna do role play. All right.
All right.
Fuck me. What?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna be mad about it, and then you are gonna tell me that I shouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't just say you shouldn't be. You have to actually have an argument.
All right. Are you or are you playing somebody else?
Oh, I'm playing somebody else because I could give a fuck what song they use.
All right. Are you playing somebody white or somebody black?
Mm,
Should I try to figure it out by your inflection?
hold on. I got to channel my inner.
Inner actor.
All right. So why are you okay with taking a song that is so anti-black and using it and promoting it to kids? I mean, that's no different than taking the song called Dixie and then making it into a horn for the General Lee. You're promoting racism by taking racially motivated songs and propagating them through interpolation. You go.
Okay, you had me up until the end, until I started propagating interpolation.
Per se.
How dare you accuse me of propagating interpolation? So I'm going to assume by your inflection that you're white. So you are offended on behalf of all black people? Or are you offended on behalf of yourself? Or
It shouldn't matter what color I am in this conversation, but if it matters to you,
it
if
does.
you have a different argument based on my race,
Right, I do.
then I'm black.
Oh, then I apologize for all the injustices that you suffered
Right, so
through the years. So the idea here is that nobody knows or nobody knew up until very recently where this song came from.
No.
This song has always been ice cream.
Just because you didn't know doesn't mean nobody knew.
Okay, so the 6 people that knew didn't tell me. And so my whole childhood, all the way up until I'm 39 years old, this song meant the ice cream man is coming. Ice cream truck, right? So now all of a sudden I'm supposed to feel bad because something that was always associated with ice cream 6,000 years ago was racist.
I'm not asking you to feel bad.
Then what do you want from me? What the fuck do you want from me?
I want to know right now.
Damn.
Are moving forward, should that remain the song for the ice cream truck now that you know where it's from?
Okay. So I don't care, first of all. So if they took it off and put another ice cream truck song, wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't care either way. But if they leave it, wouldn't care. It's fine. It's the fucking ice cream truck song. Get over yourself.
Yeah. So you're wrong.
Oh. I didn't think about it that way.
All right, moving on.
So you think it should be removed? This switched to a different ice cream truck song?
Yes, I think knowing now what I know about the history of that song, moving forward, you can't keep playing it knowing what they are trying to do.
Who's trying to do? First of all, who's trying to do it? Second of all, what are they trying to do?
Big Ice Cream is trying to make my kids racist.
Now that I can't disagree with. You ever seen the eyes on those things? Jeez, the big lips and everything.
It looked like it worked.
You don't have an argument. You're wrong. Yeah, your only argument is I don't like it. We need to change it. No.
That wasn't my argument. So that just means you don't listen. What I said was, now you know the history of that song.
Right. The history of that song. Right.
The reason why that song was written was
Mhm.
to convey a message.
Mhm.
And now we are using that to try to get kids addicted to ice cream in a premeditative attack to get them addicted to crack.
Oh, I didn't think about it that way. Nope, I'm good with that. I don't care. I don't care either way. Take it off or leave it. It doesn't matter.
So, you know what really sucks is that your memory is so fucking bad.
Uh-huh.
What the only thing I could hope for is that moving forward, the next time the ice cream truck goes by your neighborhood, you're going to look at your kids and say, "Well, the Natrix want a watermelon." La 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 la.
I was just thinking that I could be, walking around the house today and with that song in my mind. So I was thinking, what the fuck? Why am I listening to this? So
I taught my kids the history of this song years ago, Doug. Come on.
oh, gotcha.
They knew this song long before they heard it from the Ice Cream Man. We got the record. We play it all the time. Yeah, this kind of thinking is detrimental to everything that we're trying to do with this country.
It's
I don't
really
know what the fuck does that even mean?
it's really no different than okay. So, what's your thoughts on people that want to take down the Civil War statues and whatnot?
I was thinking the same thing with the Confederate flag. I've seen a lot of Confederate flags since I came back to the South, usually in front of a trailer. But a lot of Confederate flags. What's your thoughts on that? I mean, don't sell them. They're hate. And
So-
a lot. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, my thoughts on that are the same as pretty much my thoughts on all that other crap. Why should one group of people get to decide what I'm allowed to own, display, whatever? No, it doesn't work that way. I just, if you don't like it, just don't look at it. I guess I don't buy one. Why should they be forced not to sell something that you don't like because you think whatever? No, I don't like it. And it's the same with this ice cream truck song. I don't care enough to have a strong opinion on it, but they're going to play the song. Who fucking cares? Nobody knew what this song meant before 6 months ago.
All right. So, back to my original question, because the Confederate flag thing is a completely different conversation than the statues.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Confederate flag can mean many things to many people. What my opinion of what it means is not the same as what somebody in the South's opinion of what it means.
Sure.
But that's because they fuck their cousins and shit.
So, in my opinion, if there's a statue to a Confederate general that was put up years and years and years and years and years after the Civil War in an attempt to, what's the word? It was during the civil rights movement or whatever. They put up these statues in an attempt to, what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? Like scare the black community or whatever. I can't think of the fucking word, but
propagate the interpolation.
Intimidate. There was in an attempt to intimidate a population of people. It had nothing to do with honoring this general. Yeah, I'm okay with taking those down, but we have to be able to distinguish between that and something that was put up to honor a general during the civil. I mean, there's a difference, and you have to be able to look at that and say, this is okay, this is not okay. And the problem is that once we start saying, yeah, take the statue down, then we lose any kind of balance on what's okay and what's not okay.
I think it's people just trying to change history.
I don't think it is. Why would you say that?
People that want to remove all the statues from anybody that was fighting for the South.
Yeah, I'm against that. That's not what I'm saying.
I think they're trying to change history. What
In what way?
Pretending that there wasn't a point in our country's history where we were overwhelmingly racist instead of it just being hidden like it is now.
There was there was a
Funny
guy that was he was president of the bank, and he got not really in trouble, but he got criticized a lot. A black guy who was big into civil rights. He actually had artwork at his bank of black people picking cotton. And it was painted in our area for the Missouri area, Arkansas area. And everybody. I just told Bob where I'm from. But yeah, that people were pissed because he put up slave pictures, but he was trying to, show people that this is what black people did back in the day, and look what I do now, kind of thing. But he got criticized. They wanted him to take it down.
So is it better to pretend that we never had slaves? We just pretend that never happened?
Well, I never had slaves. I'm sorry. I mean, my family did, but I did. So
Both of you guys, well, you have something in common.
yeah. We had a huge plantation, and there is a lot of people in our area, black people, that spell their name a little different than me, and they're still Trammell. It's like 2 M's, 2 L's. They're descendants of huge plantation that we owned at one time.
So they're yours.
That's fucked up. That's way more fucked up than my situation.
Yeah, it's real fucked up when you're a kindergarten in school and you come home and you say, "Do I have any family going to school out there?" And my dad says, "Who is it?" I said, "It's Michael Trammell, and he's black, Daddy." And then, my dad's like, we don't have any ends in our family. So my dad was real racist. And so that's what we had to deal with all the time. But it is, I mean, being in the South and living, I lived in Arkansas, Northeast Arkansas, Southeast Missouri my whole life. And they, best I could figure out, they came up like from Texas and down by that area at one time. My family did. And at one time there was a huge plantation with our name on it.
So, okay, I got a question. So you say your dad was hugely racist, like openly racist?
Openly racist. He didn't care. He didn't care who hurt him.
So
he only, like, my dad died of cancer, and he only started acting like he liked black people because he was dying. I think he was had a black nurse that was the only nurse that could pick him up and help him. He actually had a blood transfusions from black guys. And then he told me that it made him dance. So I don't know if.
Wow. So my question, I guess, is when did you realize, or did you ever realize that that's not right? Like, and how?
I had a black friend. Every white person in the South has a black friend. So I had my black friend, and we graduated from high school, and my dad told me that I didn't have to hang around him anymore because we were in school. Yeah, he said, you don't have to hang around him. No, when you're in school, you have to hang around him, but you don't have to anymore. So, yeah, I mean, and I taught my kids totally different,
So when I was brought up, I lived with my stepdad and my mom, and my stepdad was outwardly racist as well. It was, I guess, semi-racist. I don't know if that makes sense. He wasn't as vocal about it with black people, but he fucking hated Jewish people. Like, all my life up until I moved out, it was the fucking Jews. You don't want to work for a fucking Jew.
Wow.
Yeah. There was a guy that owned a store in our hometown, a Jewish guy. And man, he didn't want us to buy anything from that guy at all.
My dad, I'm pretty sure from what I remember, my dad it was a strange situation because I think he was racist, but I think he realized that it was stupid, but he had been raised that way and just kind of it was ingrained in him, but he realized how stupid it was. It was like a conflicting thing,
I think that's what happened with me. I didn't see anything just horribly wrong with it when growing up. We had a time where a girl got raped, and we had the KKK come into town, burn a cross, and it quietened everything down. So, as a kid, you're thinking, well, that's a good thing. The KKK's in town, quieting things down,
What the fuck?
But yeah, I'm serious. But when I started smoking weed, I always bought my weed in what they call, in part of the hood. So I would go down there, buy my weed, and come back. And my friends were just like, I can't believe you went down there. It was called the Quarters, is what it was called. I can't believe you went down to the Quarters around all those guys. And I was like, well, I'm not buying weed from a white guy. Okay, this is like the best weed ever. So I'm buying it from them. So I'm buying it from them.
What year did the KKK come into your town?
It was I was in high school. So you're looking at 83, 84, 82, maybe 82, 83, or 84.
How many years were you in fucking high school?
I was in 82 to 89. Somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there.
After I had moved out to I moved out into my dad and stepmom's house. I think I got it from somebody at school in high school, but it was a Nastric application. If you remember those things floating around.
Yeah.
And it was like, what kind of car you drive. And it was like, you had to check a box. It was either an 85 Cadillac or an 86 Cadillac. How many hoes you got, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And I had put it up on the bulletin board in my room because
oh god,
up until that point, I was raised. Like I said, it was just that's how you were.
It was just normal. Yeah.
Yeah. And my dad or my stepmom walked in, and she called my dad Jack, and she walked in the room to tell me something, looked at it, read it, glared at me, and went, Jack.
Oh, Jesus. It wasn't long ago that my dad worked at a gas station, convenience store, whatever you want to call it. And it was in a really, really bad neighborhood. Very, very, very black neighborhood. And he just kind of out of nowhere, he quit and got a job at a different gas station, convenience store, whatever it was. And I was like, what? I thought you liked work. And he worked at that company for a long time. He's like, they transferred me to this store, basically in the hood. And it was working at this store was literally making me more of a racist person because I was seeing the scum of the black people. And I was equating that in my head with, why are these black people like this? But it was literally the lowest class of black people. He's like, I couldn't do it anymore. It was making me feel racist. Just like I could feel like I was becoming prejudiced against black people for no reason. Like you see the bottom row of white people, you're going to hate white people. I mean, it was a strange thing. And that was only like last year that happened. So, I mean, it's like my dad realizes, everything that he's been taught is fucked,
Yeah. So you've seen how my attitude changed once I left your area and went to North Carolina.
Yeah.
And, I was working in a building where there was a department that was the majority of the people there were black and uneducated.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, that was completely different than anything I was used to. It was like, it was like working in a fucking prison.
What kills me though is that if you go to a trailer park and you spend all your time in a trailer park, your first intuition isn't, oh my God, all white people are bad. Your first intuition is, wow, people that live in trailer parks are shitty. But if you go to the hood, you're like, black people are bad. I don't understand what the disconnect is.
Well,
Why is it like that?
I think people that are truly racist think that way, because the whole time I was in North Carolina, I never once thought, wow, all black people are bad. What I thought was, wow, these motherfuckers are nuts.
These motherfuckers are nuts.
They're stabbing each other and shit. I'm supposed to be fucking working. I gotta get the fuck out of here. All right. Brian, I think we're gonna kick you out of here.
All right, man. I got another podcast to record here in a couple of hours, so I appreciate y'all having me on.
Can you give us a shout out on that podcast?
Yeah, I will. I'll say who's right with Doug.
Thanks,
and
buddy.
Yeah. Do you know? I'm gonna tell a quick story. You guys probably don't know this, but when I wanted Doug, when you came on, Anthony, Doug actually brought you on without me even knowing it was going to happen.
What do you mean?
So I invited Doug. I actually didn't invite you.
I'm confused. Are you fucking with me?
No, I'm not. When we all came on the show, at first I asked Doug to come on, and he was like, "I'll get Anthony to come too." And I was like, at the time, you did your little speech about wrestling being stupid and everything.
Yeah, I'll do that again.
And I didn't like it. And I was like, man, I don't want that fucking guy on here, but we had a good time.
What's that fucking guy on here? So if there's anything that I stand by on this show, it's that wrestling is fucking stupid.
All right, dude.
I think that's great that you will sit there and denounce people that watch wrestling, but then as soon as you get off here, you're going to go in and watch cartoons.
I didn't denounce anybody that watches wrestling.
He said it's stupid.
You can watch wrestling, and I can think it's stupid, and I can think you're stupid for watching it.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me on here.
Hey, man, if somebody wants to go and listen to our old episodes with me, I think I've been on there a couple times now, and the one with me and Anthony, where are they going to find that at?
I have a lot of I have stspod.club. It's a website, a blog that I've been doing for years. They can go there to see all the archives. You can search Shooting the Shiznit on iTunes and all the other podcatchers. Also, like I'm on at Comic Book Mark BT, so I read comic books, and I'm a football fan, and I'm a wrestling fan, and I watch cartoons. So I know you guys all hate me for that.
You're like a Renaissance man.
But you guys can. It's just like all other podcasts. I do 3 different shows a week now. And so we release it on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I try to stay under an hour. If you're a wrestling fan, we have a lot of fun, and we get away with a lot of stuff and say stuff that that the major media could do.
Writing all this shit down.
Yeah, what? No, and that's not all you get. And yeah, guys, you can give me $1 on Patreon, you'll get at least 1 extra episode a week. So there we go.
There you go.
All right, man. Thanks for stopping by.
All right. And as you guys know, I love my mama.
All right.
Beautiful.
Fuck. I had a story pulled up here real quick, and then we were gonna.
Oh no. Then we're gonna what?
I don't know
Talk to our patrons.
Then I don't know what we're gonna do.
I figure we could chat with our patrons a little bit, right?
Well, if they're interested, but all right. Car salesman farted in coworker's office, pinched his nipples to reinforce dominance. Lawsuit says. Brett Bland is a car salesman who had his fill of the raunchy sales bro culture at the Southeast Texas dealership where he used to work. According to court documents filed in Galveston County, Bland is suing his former boss and the dealership's parent company for what he calls the sexually hostile and at times smelly work environment he endured for more than a year at the AutoNation Acura dealership in League City, just southeast of Houston. In his lawsuit, he accuses his former boss, Jeremy Pratt, of weaponizing his own farts and repeatedly pinching Bland's and other male subordinates' nipples. All right, so it goes on and on about that, but I got to the part that I wanted to, I think. Yeah. So first off, what would you do if somebody walks up to where you're working and farts and then pinches your nipples?
So the farting kind of shit happens all the time. I know people do that all the time. But so the pinching your nipples, that's where you lose me. Don't touch me. That's the thing. You can fart up the air all you want. I can't stop you from farting in the free country. Fart all you want, but don't touch me. So that's where you lose me.
Right, but so I'm not saying that you're like going in there with wax nipples, getting ready for the.
That would be awesome if I was.
All right, so I'm gonna have to fuck this up, Anthony. I've got to kill the echo, so I've got to stop my recording. So we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna stitch this together later.
Okay.
All because Crom's bitching.
I thought they fixed the echo.
No, they all have to do it individually, and he can't figure it out.
Oh.
All right. So now everybody has to go in and unmute Anthony because Crom was Crom. Everything he fucking touches, he fucks up.
That sucks. Don't worry, you're still my guy.
So what I was gonna say about this is, you know, we both worked in shop environments.
Yeah.
Crop dusting each other
Yes.
is not uncommon.
Nope.
And I can remember several times where the goal was to sneak up behind somebody and grab their tit and squeeze it as hard as possible to try to make them bleed.
Yeah, there's a couple people that did that kind of shit. I didn't like it. That kind of shit pisses me off. Like the whole farting and, you know, sneaking up on somebody and farting and then walking away or whatever. That's funny. But
I'm honestly more put off by the people that walk up and fart than I am about the people that try to make your tits bleed.
really, there's a line. There's a clear line. Don't fucking touch me.
Yeah, and I have a line, and that's don't purposely fart by me. Fucking disgusting.
Don't purposely fart by me.
Like I want your fucking poop particles floating around me and breathing them in and shit.
Oh, he farted by me. Fucking pussy.
It's funny that you're the one calling me a pussy, and you're like,
He
don't
farted
touch
by
me.
me.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, you farted near me. That's so,
No, that's different. So farting near you and coming into the room that you're in right now purposely to fart and then hold the door closed.
that's hilarious.
Totally different thing.
Don't you ever fart under the covers and then pull it over your wife's head and hold her head under the covers?
No.
Oh, me neither. Are you serious? You never done that?
No. What am I, fucking 9?
What is that? So you have to be like a kid to think that's funny?
Yes, that would help.
Crazy.
Does your wife fart?
Yes. Pretty sure she does. Nope. Every single one is a queef. She's never farted. She saves it up and forces it out the front.
Got to reroute that shit.
That's how it works, right?
So we got Crom says I once stored my farts in balloons when I was a kid.
How? I don't believe you. How would you do that?
That is a shit ton of work.
Do you remember those? Do you remember that stuff that came in the little tube with the straw? It was like a rubber, and you put it on the end of the straw, and you blow it up, and it blows the balloon up. Yeah. I bet he just used one of those, stuck that little straw right up his butt.
Right up his yellow butt.
How would you fart? Seriously though, how would you fart into a balloon other than sticking a straw up your butt?
He said with a funnel, but
As a joke? Like, watch this, guys. This will be funny. I'm going to stick this funnel up my butt.
I don't believe him.
I don't either.
No,
Not for a fucking minute.
the only way it would work is if he stuck the big end of the funnel up his butt. Because you got to put the lips of the balloon around the little end.
There's no fucking way. He's making up stories.
Yeah,
We don't make up stories on this show.
don't try to impress me with your
You're
fart
fun.
balloon
Come on,
story.
come on, funnel butt. Don't try to impress me.
All right. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Where are we going?
I had to change Crom's nickname to Funnel Butt on Discord real quick.
Perfect.
Yeah. Funnel Butt is typing.
Oh, that's great.
All right. You want to wrap up the recording, the
Sure.
audio version of this? And
Yeah. I think we really solved a lot of the world's problems today. We started out rough with some technical difficulties, but I think we saved it, sort of.
all right. So thank you everybody that is donating to us on Patreon. I hope this style of bonus episode is a little better than what we've been putting out. Come over and join us live if you get the opportunity. And yeah.
I forgot to mention, I want to mention it every show. Share our shit, please. If you like it, share it with other people you think might like it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So next week, we've got Kaya coming on, I believe.
Yay. Yay for Kaya. Yay.
And then, yeah, I don't know if we want to spill the beans on all the other upcoming shit we've got. We've been invited on some pretty big podcasts.
Yeah. We're going to hit in the big time.
Do you want
to tell them or
no, let's just
hold off?
We'll just surprise them with it.
All right.
All right. Anyway, thanks everybody.
Bye.
All right. You want to just leave it recording?
Sure.
All right. So those of you listening live in Discord, or I guess there's a couple of you on YouTube. I was just going to ask, what did you think of that? And Crispy says that episode was bad.
It's like you read your mind. What was wrong with it? What can we do to make it better for you, the listener?
They're complaining about the echo, but nothing I
Yay.
can do about that. If we have somebody on, and
when we have technical difficulties, it fucks the whole thing up because Doug gets flustered and we have to bring it all back to center. So you guys just shut up with that shit. Just deal with it.
yeah, that's the bad thing about having somebody on that's not familiar with Discord.
Yeah. It seems to me like recording a podcast should be like pretty simple, but every fucking week it's something. We have some kind of technical difficulties. You know what I mean?
So, Crispy, the whole point of this is we're trying to get the best of both worlds, and we have limited time. So the whole point is to record a normal episode just for the bonus. And then now we have an hour to basically have our normal conversations like we did in the bonus episodes. So you two are being cheap. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ. Some people are just shitty people. Oh my God.
Yeah, we're being cheap. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I don't. fuck off. We realized that the quality of the bonus shows was not good. So we said, how can we make this quality better for the people that are paying? And you guys are just cheap. Oh, fuck, man. Come on.
Go ahead and call the voicemail number right now, and I'll play it on the show.
Who?
Right now.
Crispy?
Actually, I think I can
just bring people in.
Yeah. Somebody want to try calling? Give me a second here. See if we can have somebody calling live. Yeah.
How did my audio sound this week? Did it sound good? Everybody? I suppose I can open Discord and see what they're saying.
Somebody call 508-974-4489.
Well, I call in when you can use Discord. Every time we use Discord, it sucks. It cuts out. I have to go in and out of the room. What?
Not only that, if somebody calls in, if I bring somebody in on Discord, I can't have it. The people on YouTube can't hear it.
Why is Jacob in the after show alone? Poor Jacob.
First one there. Okay. 508-974-4489. Call the fucking number. Somebody. Bob, call the number. You like talking.
You like talking? I want to get Kat on here. Find out why she always wants to talk shit.
I think Kat's got the hots for you.
I think so too. But I mean, I think that about everybody. So.
All right. Thanks for calling in, you peckers.
Tried calling. Bob said.
All right.
You're going to have fucking 12 people calling at the same time. Oh, yeah. I want somebody from Australia to call in, so they have to pay lots of money. Farts and balloons. Did you change Crom's name again?
No.
Farts and balloons is typing. Poor Jacob. He's still over there all by himself.
Oh, we got this voicemail. I'll play that.
All right.
What's up? It's your boy, Sweatshirt, from my dad's fucking balls. And I just want to call and say that the official podcast is just motherfucking soy boys. They ain't nothing at all. Like, seriously. So, Anthony, Doug, y'all listen. Y'all guys doing a good job. I'm happy that y'all fighting the good fight and sticking with these motherfucking 12-year-olds, these fucking bitches. I don't give a shit about them, man. But anyway, I'll keep this short and sweet. I'll see you later. I'm going to hit a fat weed nug. I'll see y'all later.
What I thought was the coolest thing about this voicemail is that his nickname is Sweatshirt.
That's awesome.
Listen.
What's up? It's your boy, Sweatshirt, from my dad's fucking...
I want a cool nickname like Sweatshirt.
Sweat stain?
All right. Hey, it's your boy, Sweatstain.
I like it. I just realized that there's somebody in Discord named Fuck You Anthony. That's not cool.
Where?
I don't know. Widow the Fox.
Oh, all right.
You see that?
Yeah. Well, they're not in here right now.
No, they're not here, but I don't what'd I ever do to them?
You know people don't like you, right?
I know.
It's either it's like with me, they may like me, they may not. With you, it's either love or hate.
So there's people that love me. I'm good.
And that's Cat.
She wants my nuts. It's probably a dude. Oh my God. Cat's playing the long game. That's right. I heard she said, "Fuck you, Anthony. I heard 4 times too much of you this week." What does that even mean?
Yeah, I don't understand what the fuck that means.
It's weird because if people don't like me that much, that means they really, really like you. Like if they're still listening, like they like you double because they have to hate me as like
they have to like me enough to make up for what they hate of you.
Right. I'm okay with that.
I think it's funny that you're the asshole. I go out of my way to be the asshole, and you're the one that comes off as the asshole.
I know. It's great. I don't even have to go out of my way at all. All I have to do is just say what I think, and people just think I'm an asshole. I don't have enough compassion, apparently.
People might not like Anthony, but I think most people like when Doug gets pissed at him.
Why?
Okay.
Why would you like that? Why would you like when people are mad?
So what he just said is, okay, to be fair, people might not like Anthony, but people like when Doug yells at Anthony. Well, yeah, I mean, that's like saying the same thing twice.
The same, right?
It's like, love him or hate him, Hitler killed a lot of Jews.
Right. Wait. Oh, man.
I want Doug to yell at Anthony the way he yelled at Jasmine Kane. Don't get me started on that cunt, you motherfucker.
Oh, my God.
I don't know if you still have them, but we have some episodes that we never released.
Mm-hmm.
And there was that one episode that, if you remember, we didn't put it out, and it was just me yelling at you for an hour.
I don't.
God damn it. Why the fuck would you?
What were you yelling at me about? I don't remember.
Oh, probably deleting old episodes, if you remember that.
No, I don't.
I used to remember because I used to ask you, it was back when you were doing the editing and everything. I would say, are you keeping the originals? No. Why the fuck not? What if we need them for something? What could we need them for?
What if we just get them off the fucking internet? Just like everybody else. I don't care. Kat, why don't you call in? I'd love to hear you talk shit to my face over the microphone,
Yeah, shit on his face, cat.
please.
Apparently, people can't call in.
I guess not.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Somebody told me once they had that fetish of where they would lay under like a glass table or whatever, and somebody would shit, like a woman would get up and shit on the glass table. You ever hear about that?
Have I ever heard about it?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know if that was like a thing that this guy was just telling me, or if that was an actual thing. I never really looked into it. I never understood it. Like watching somebody shit like right above your face, but you're not actually getting any shit on your face. Weird. Ugh. That's fucking hot. The beauty of a prolapsing asshole, but none of the dirty. But fair enough. I mean, I'm all good with the prolapsing asshole part, but I just don't want to see the shit. That's gross. Girls should shit.
I don't understand how anybody can be interested in any of that. The whole shit culture and scat. It's fucking disgusting. I mean, it's not even the good kind of disgusting. You know, like
Poop culture.
huh?
He said farts and balloons said poop culture. Poop culture extended universe. Oh shit.
Yeah, so that was I'm sure he's referencing the first network we were on, and we shit all over it the first show.
Yeah. Farts and balloons is my Indian name. It's kind of funny. Hey, Jacob, you ever listen to Off With Their Heads? I was going to ask you that the other day, but I forgot. Fuck. I was gonna say something. The more of the internet I see, the more I'm fine with my inane fetishes. So what kind of fetishes you got there, buddy, that are inane? And why would you use the word inane? That's weird. Jacob said I'm too old for Off With Their. Are you fucking kidding me? The reason I was asking, the dude from Off With Their Heads has the podcast, and I was curious if you'd listen to it. But I'll text you later, I guess.
I don't understand. He said he was too old for it.
No,
Or-
he said he thinks I'm too old. Yes,
Oh.
what the fuck? You're too old for that, dude. I've been listening to Off With Their Heads for 10 fucking years. I'm too old for that.
Yeah, Jacob, you never ever get involved in a music discussion with a hipster.
Jesus Christ.
Just tell him that it's cool, and then Anthony will quit listening to it.
Yeah, I'm already, since Jacob's heard of it, I'm already out. I already deleted everything I have. Oh, shit. So what do we got? What the fuck are we doing here?
I'm trying to figure out how to get the fucking phone to work.
Yeah, I'm wondering why can't anybody call in? What? I'll go listen to them to ruin it for you, Anthony. Thanks, Kat.
Anthony,
I appreciate that.
Anthony, call the voicemail and tell me what it does.
Okay. Let me use your line. Hold, please.
No shit, Bob. That's what I'm trying to do, but it's going straight to fucking voicemail. Fuck. One fucking thing. That's all you had to do is one fucking thing. Yeah. How come it worked when fucking Anthony called me, Bob? Wait a minute. No, it didn't.
Damn it.
Hold, please. See what this does. Fucking. Hello?
Whoa. Hey, how's it going? What'd you do? Did you push answer? Now am I talking like 3 different ways?
No, this isn't wrong at all. There's nothing going on here.
Everything's cool.
All right. So tell me, why'd you call today, sir?
I was calling in to hear you talk about the porn stars that you have in the studio that I can't see.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. That didn't work.
I never understood why Howard Stern always had porn stars in and talked about their titties, and you can't fucking see it. Stupid.
Fuck.
Can we block people from Patreon?
Yeah.
Cool. Whoa, what the hell was that?
Shut up. I'm trying to fucking figure this out and I'm getting pissed off.
Getting pissed off? You've been pissed off the whole show.
Now somebody else is fucking calling. I can't answer you. God damn it. All right, try this. Maybe see what happens here. Hello. Hello. No, it's not. Bye. I'm not doing that with Bob.
What the fuck is going on? I didn't hear any of that.
You couldn't hear anything?
No.
No. All right. I'm so agitated. God, using my Google Voice number for some reason. Somebody put your phone number up in the chat. I'm going to try calling.
There's a number. Try to call it. See who answers. See whose number he's giving us.
All right, let's see what happens. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Fuck it. Whatever. Fuck it. I ain't talking to anybody. I don't give a shit. Tired of it. Tired of this.
3 4 6 5 6 1 4 5 7 3.
What are the chances are that
Jacob put out his real number?
Yeah, what are the chances?
I don't know.
Well, we'll find out. What is it again? 3 4 7. What?
Hold on. 3 4 6.
Okay.
5 6 1.
Okay.
4 5 7 3.
Hold, please.
Hello?
Jacob.
Yeah.
Wow. Probably not. That probably wasn't a good idea. We have literally
I thought about
tens of listeners.
you were going to be called for at least the next 8 minutes.
Quiet.
What's that?
You guys are super fucking quiet.
Turn your volume up.
Yeah. Like in YouTube, we were quiet.
Am I quiet or are you quiet? Who's quiet?
You said we are super quiet. Are you talking about right now? Or are you talking about in Discord? Or are you talking about on YouTube? Are you talking about my day-to-day life?
I'm not in Discord. It's just through the phone call.
Turn your volume up.
Turn your volume up.
But
turn your volume up and turn your blinker off.
Where are you headed to right now?
I just got out of class because it got canceled, so now I'm heading home. And since I gave you my phone number, I might as well give you my address to go with it.
Yeah, and your social security number.
Are you ready for my address?
No, I don't.
Put it in the chat. Oh, was that funny?
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, all right.
Oh, well. Doug, call. Fuck. This is such a bad idea.
Oh, fuck. Is there a like a volume for the phone out or something?
I don't know. Could everybody in Discord hear Jacob all right? Everybody said they can hear him fine. All right. Here we go. I promise you this is a fucking non-emergency number for a police department.
That would be awesome.
Thank you for calling the Jacksonville Beach Target Store. We are now hiring. If you're interested in joining our team,
Let's
we'd
leave a
love to talk
message.
to you. Please stay on the line to speak with a team member for more details.
Stay
or
on the
apply
line.
online at target.com/careers.
Let me
For
do the
hours
talking.
and location information, press 1. To reach a specific department, press 2.
Press
To speak
0.
to someone in the pharmacy, press 3. Sorry, that response was invalid. For hours and location information, press 1. To reach a specific department, press 2. To speak to someone in the pharmacy, press 3. For electronics, press 1. For guest services, press 2. For food and
Who do you want to
beverage,
talk to?
Electronics.
for apparel and accessories, press 4. For HR,
Was that already a
press
number?
5.
Apparel and accessories. 4.
Press
4.
6. For all
Thank you for calling Target at the Beaches. This is the Style Associate. How may I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for a certain size of underwear that I can't seem to find at any other Target stores. I was wondering if you guys maybe had it.
One
Uh,
more time, you're looking for what?
It's it's kind of embarrassing. I'm looking for a really, really large sized underwear. I can't seem to find it at any of the other Target stores. I was told that you guys carried like a sorry, like a special extra
Okay, sorry, I was
extra large underwear.
checking the volume to fill
I'm,
out.
I'm sorry.
What style?
I don't know, they call them tidy whities, I guess. But I mean, I need the really, really, really big ones. Like they don't carry them in most stores, and somebody told me that you guys carried them.
Okay, the largest we have is 2XL in store.
Oh, do you know if you can order them like in like a 4XL online?
You can do that online.
You don't have them in store though. I was really hoping to try them on.
We also don't allow people to try on the underwear here.
Oh, really?
Yes, for health reasons.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
You're welcome.
Have a nice day.
You as well. Bye.
You are incredibly bad at prank phone calls.
Yeah, I know that was terrible. I had nothing. I like halfway through, I'm like, oh, this poor girl. I started feeling bad for her. That's not the right way to do prank phone calls. You can't feel bad for them.
You asked for something that 20% of Americans actually use. Like,
Yeah, I know. I got nothing. I'm like terrible at that shit.
okay, I got one. Do you have jeans
Do you
in
have
a 38, 28? Got her.
All right, call back. Let's try this again. We'll call her every week. Just ask for that same girl.
All right. Yeah. Hey, call a bowling alley and ask them if they have 10-pound balls. That'll be funny.
Fuck. Is this what we're reduced to? Calling
is.
Target stores and asking for 4XL underwear?
Is your refrigerator running? You better catch it. All right. Well, that was fucking horrible.
Stupid. Fucking stupid.
The funny part was I thought that, because you got all eager. Like, that's the most eager you've been on the entire time we've been recording in 3 years.
I don't think that's true.
Press one.
Press one.
You don't hang up. Make sure you connect on this. Make sure you go. All right, thank you for calling Target. How may I help you? Do you guys have underwear?
Oh, I told you I felt bad. I was like, fuck, man. Did you ever hear back from what's his nuts? Uncle Randy?
Nope.
Nothing, not a word.
Nope.
Hmm.
I know he changed that sign, but
Did
that's
he?
it.
Who eats sticks now? Me?
I don't know. I don't know that anybody eats dicks anymore.
Yeah, it's passe. Next week, you need to have all this shit figured out so you're not fucking irritated. We can actually do a show.
I wasn't irritated. We're just not going to be able to do the audio like we wanted to. Fuck, it's in 3 chunks. I've got, so recording multi-track, I'm going to have, 36 different tracks or something to try to stitch together. I'm not going to fuck with that.
Oh, God. There's got to be an easier way.
No, Bob, I will not.
I don't know.
It's a
Is that-
WATP thing.
Okay. Come on the show, Cat. Just record yourselves eating dinner.
Kat, you want to come on and talk to us?
Busy gaming. Jesus Christ. Just stop.
Does anybody know how old she is? I mean, I assume she does, but I can't call any number that starts with a plus. I don't have that button on my phone.
I don't have a plus button on my phone.
Am I supposed to call from a calculator, you dummy?
416-808-2222. I'm telling you, Cat's a dude. That's why she won't ever call, or he won't ever call.
All right.
Did you see that Manbrain said that the first time he ever talked to you was he was catfishing you?
Yeah.
Were you aware of it up until before that point?
Nope. That's how I found out.
That's awesome.
Is it?
Yes. Did you send any dick pics? That would have been so awesome. Ain't nobody catfishing me. So nothing. Nobody wants to talk. Are we going? Do you want to go into Discord and talk? See if anybody wants to talk in there. It might be easier.
Well, it's up to you. We got like 10 more stories to do. We can do stories, and I don't give a shit what we do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. Did we? So,
Jacob, you were on the phone. You had the opportunity to talk, and you just sat there all quiet, like with your blinker.
call back. Oh wait, we called you, didn't we?
Because I couldn't hear your faggot. He must be talking about you, Anthony.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it sounded like the girl from Target was having problems hearing you too.
Is there a knob on your thing that turns up the outgoing voice?
Oh yeah, you know what? It right there in big letters it says outgoing voice from Google Voice Call. Turn that up if you want it to fucking hear. And I just didn't think enough to fucking turn the fucking knob.
That's why I asked. Because that's kind of what I assumed. There's a big knob right in the middle that's like hand sized. Oh my God.
All right, well, let's fucking I'm gonna stop recording.
Okay, me too. Okay, stopped recording.
There's no reason to jump into a separate voice chat. We can just do that here.
For what?
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I just got a text message. Apparently that works.
You mean for the voice chat in Discord?
What?
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm hopping out of StreamYard.
Okay.
Make sure you turn your headphones up in Discord so you can hear.
Yeah. Got it.